What's going on today? It's been a long time since I made a video, probably about 2-3 months. And I have plenty of excuses. I work too much and YouTube is not my real job. Anyway, I thought what I'd do is a 1-year review on my Jeep Gladiator there. We've had it for just over a year now, and I thought I'd go through the likes and dislikes as it starts to rain up on this mountain. Isn't that great? Quick walk around of the 2020 Gladiator. Just put some new tires on it yesterday, and I was out testing those out. These are the Maxxis Razors MTs in a 37 12 50 17 on the AEV wheels that I've been running for quite a while. And then we also just added a RLD cap to the back of it just this last week as well. I got tired of the other one. I didn't like how it wasn't sealed. This one seems to seal pretty good against water and dust. It is used. I picked it up for about half of what they normally cost, but I'm definitely liking it. I like the look of it. I did paint the side doors on it. As you can see, they came in white and I didn't like it. It was white like this back hatch. I may paint that still, but I'm not sure. Anyway, some of the other mods we've done to this thing are the Falcon 3.3 shocks. Still loving those. We've got about a 1.5-inch lift on it. It's just a spacer lift. We are still running the stock springs on it, stock control arms, stock steering. Up front, we've got an EAG front bumper on it with a Smittybilt X2O 10,000 pound winch and synthetic rope on it. We are also running these upper lights up here are Ox Pro. Those are the front ones are a knockoff of the ARB lights. They're a 9-inch light. Still running the stock headlights. Still liking them. Still got stock fog lights on there. But other than that, I have not done anything else to the drivetrain. It is still completely stock. How's that? These shocks are awesome. There's our stock suspension and rocker guards. Under the hood, let's open that up for you real quick. So we get her open here. Okay, under the hood we have the Genesis dual battery setup under here. We have a digital battery splitter here. I got that off Amazon. I don't even know what it is. It's just called a smart battery dual isolator. We have a ARB compressor, dual compressor underneath here with a manifold, and that's how I fill up my tires. Just run off this front battery. The winches run off the front battery. ARB dual compressor is the way to go if you want to fill up your tires fast. Love it. Been running it for about 2 years now. There's a video on it. Other modification we did is we cut out these stock vents to make them actually vent. So those now work. Other than that, engine's completely stock. We do run a K&N filter on it. All right, inside the Jeep, we have a Taser Mini. Underneath the dash, you can't see. And we have a Midland GMRS radio. This is a 40 watt, I believe, radio. It's mounted down there. And then we are using the bullet point mounting solutions up here. Love that thing, that works great. But other than that, it's fairly stock in here. As you can see, we haven't done a whole lot of modifications otherwise. I like it the way it is. It's comfortable. Don't really need a whole lot else. So let's run through some of the dislikes of owning a Gladiator. I think the biggest disappointment is that windshield. I must have 30 rock chips in it now. It just collects rock. I know it's the design of the windshield, but it'd be sure cool if they could make it stronger, or maybe somebody had some kind of protective glass like you get on your phone to put on there. That'd be awesome. Other dislike, I really wish I could have gotten a diesel. There just weren't any available. I would still rock a diesel if I could. I'd probably delete it. I know that's controversial, but I think they run a lot better. Let's see, what else do I not like about it? The other dislikes I have with it are the fuel mileage. I can usually get about 250 miles out of a tank, 300, but that's my fault. I'm running 37s and I have a heavy foot. I do have plans to put 513s in it. I do actually have the gears already sitting at home. I just haven't had time to put them in. And then I've got some TerraFlex diff cover sort as well. They're going to go on. We'll do a video on that. Install later when the shop that I have is a little more free. We have a couple of vehicles backed up right now. One other dislike is interior noise, but that's just the design of the vehicle. The doors come off, the roof comes off, the windshield lays down. What do you expect? I mean, it's going to be kind of noisy. I do have the sound deadening panels in the roof, which really helps a lot, I think. I've ridden in some other ones, they seem a little bit noisier. The things I love about it, let's go over those. I love the look of the vehicle. Once you modify it, it looks awesome. I think 37s are probably the perfect tire size for me, in my opinion. 35s look too small. 37s fill it out great with a 1-inch lift, 1.5-inch lift. Looks great. It functions great. I like it a lot. I like having the bed space to store my camping gear, my off-road gear, so it doesn't have to be in the cab with me. It's always been an annoyance to me. I love the seats in it. They're very comfortable for me. I love the dash layout. I love the instrumentation and the radio. The stereo sounds really good. I'm kind of an audiophile, so I did replace a few. I replaced the upper speakers in the roll cage. I think they were like little 4-inch ones and a 2-inch one. I replaced those with a 6x9, and there's a little kit you can get that you have to cut out part of the old stuff and then put it in the new brackets and stuff, and those sounds great now. Plenty of bass. I got some 3-way speakers that work great in there. I love the package of the Rubicon. I love the front and rear locker. I love the sway bar disconnect. I know some people kind of complain that the lockers are slow, but have you driven an FJ80 triple locked? Because it takes an eternity just to turn the lockers on those. So this thing's much faster. I know it's not as fast as the Bronco, but at least my axles in the front end won't break, or my steering. I like the ride and handling of the vehicle. I like the longer wheelbase, especially going up really steep hills. Far more comfortable for me. I've always liked longer wheelbases. The really great thing about this vehicle is they are so easy to modify. You can do whatever you can afford, whatever your dream is to do to this thing, you can do it. If you want to run like 38s or even bigger, like 42s, probably have to replace the axles, but 37s on these axles seem pretty good. I've got a friend that's running 40s or 38s on the stock axles, and he's just re-geared so far as I know, and he's redone the steering. but they're super easy to modify. You can do everything yourself if you've got half a brain. They're very easy to put lights on if you get the factory wiring, the auxiliary switches, which mine has. If I was to do it over again, would I buy this one? I think I would. I really like the vehicle. It's one of those vehicles I've always kind of wanted. A truck that's all locked up and you can take off-road. And it's also functional. You can tow stuff with it. You know, not like my Ram, but you can still tow cars and other stuff behind it, trailers. And they just look good. I like the white and black combo. I just think they're a good looking truck. Jeep truck, whatever you want to call it. So that's my truck, my Jeep, my Gladiator. So after a year, I usually get kind of bored with vehicles and get rid of them, but I think this is probably one I'm going to keep for quite a while, unless they come out with a better engine. I'm probably just going to keep it. I like the way it runs. I like the way it drives. It's just got all the stuff I want. I have to tear it away from my wife. She did not really want this thing when I bought it, but now that it's all fixed up, it's like her daily driver while I slum it in my Audi. So anyway, that's the truck. I love the Gladiator. It's a great truck. I've had a lot of fun with it the last year. I wouldn't say I'm really a rock crawler or an overlander. I like to do both. I love climbing up obstacles and I love exploring in the outdoors. Just look at that view. That's really what I four-wheel for, is so I can go out and see stuff where other people don't go, to get away from people. Beautiful night. So that's the Gladiator. I'm going to probably keep it a lot longer. We got a lot more stuff going into it. We're gonna modify it a bit more. Hope you liked that video. Quick rundown of everything I've done. Don't ask me how much I've spent on everything, because I'm not going to tell you. It's probably been too much. I probably could have paid off my I could have paid something off faster without buying a lot of things faster, but that's okay. I have a lot of fun with it. I like it, and can't take your money with you when you die. And why should you give it to your kids? That seems irresponsible. Make them work for their own stuff like I do. My parents didn't give me jack, so not that I care. Anyway, peace out. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and maybe I'll start coming out with some more videos if I get around to it. Bye.